Right, so let me move this out of the way. Hopefully you can see me. We're going to start with a little warm-up. And I want you again to just start by standing up really tall. So a little bit taller than you are this morning. Just thinking about lifting the head up, lifting those ribs up off the hips. And just, so it seems a bit strange, but just trying to create length through the whole body. And from here, I just want to take an inhale, shrug your shoulders all the way up to the ears, exhale, release. 2 more, breathing in. Exhale, release. Last time, breathing in. Exhale, release. Well done. And then just do a wee sway side to side. So just using the space that you have. And if you're cold, we'll get you warm quite quickly. That's it, really good. Keep going. I'm just going to take the jacket off already. That's it. And just when you're doing, so this during the warm-up, I always just encourage you to check in, see how you're feeling in the body. We're going to go straight down to the floor now. So if roll down works for your spine, we're going to do a lovely roll down. If you need to keep length through the spine, you're just going to come down with that long spine. So taking any route to the floor that works for you, coming onto all fours, finding a little cat-cow, drawing the belly in and up, coming back through center, looking forward, and just going through a little bit of spinal mobility there. Just let Amelia in. There we go. Really good, just checking in again with the body, then coming back to that flat back position, pressing the ground away. You're going to extend one leg out to the side and just do a little rock side to side. If you need to pad those knees, please do. If it doesn't work for you, just stay with your cat-cow, or you can stay with the roll down. So we're going to do the other side, so extending one leg to the side and just doing a gentle rock side to side. Let me just mute you some. 1 second.
Sorry.
That's all right. There we go. I like it. You want to be on camera? I appreciate it. That's it. Really nice. And then coming back, we are going to come up to a standing position. You can come through a downward dog or just come to standing in any way that works for you. We're going to take big circles of those arms. Now what we're trying to do is not pop the ribs. You're trying to keep really stable and just doing. Now if you have any shoulder issues, you can bend your elbows. Find what feels good. We're just trying to get that heart rate up a little bit. Well done. We're going to go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And then we're just doing a little side to side. So just creeping fingertips down. You can make this less by tapping on one toe so you're not bending the spine too much. That's it. Or you can go for it, depending on you. Well done. Now we're going to move into 3-inch worms. I'm going to give you options. So inchworms starting from your feet as close as you can get to the feet, walking out to a nice strong plank or half plank or hands and knees. Coming back up, you can do these on an elevated surface. Let me just show you. So if you have an ottoman, a couch, you can just come down, hands underneath the shoulders, step back into a plank, step in and come up. So we're going to do 3 to 5. Are you ready? Let's go. So just finding what works for you. If your wrists are not happy, use that elevated surface. Really nice. Beautiful job. When you're coming into that plank, you're pressing the ground away. You're not letting the hips fall. You're keeping everything nicely lifted. Looking good, everybody. Very impressed with you this early in the morning. Really good. And just doing another couple wherever you're at. Getting that heart rate up. Just noticing how you're feeling through every rep. Well done. Maybe one more, everybody. One more. That's it. Well done. And then just shake it off and let's get started. So that was your warm up. We are moving on. We've got a lovely set for you today. We're starting upper body. If you have dumbbells, these movements are a little bit easier to get into. I'm a big fan of kettlebells. If you need a wrist guard, if you've got kettlebells, please grab one now. I'm going to use one. We are going to start with a single arm press. If you've got a dumbbell, obviously that's quite different. You're just holding the dumbbell. If you've got a kettlebell, start light. It's the first set. In order of grip, you want to think about placing it on the palm of your hand so that the thumb and forefinger is kind of in the top corner. Now this, and then this is your rack position. So I've got lots of videos explaining rack position, but you don't want to be there, you don't want to be here, you want to be in that nice nestled rack position. Other arm on, pressing it straight up. Think about that full body tension. What you don't want is that broken wrist. Nice straight wrist. Sound good? So if you have a dumbbell, you're pressing it straight up. Now if you notice you're going, yeah, this is fine, I would encourage you to use a heavier weight. The first round though, so keep it fairly light. Are you ready? Go on for 40 seconds. Let's go. Really good. So here we go. So just pressing up. And I want you to count your reps because you want to do the same number of reps on one side as you do on the other. So if we have a side that's slightly stronger, we don't want to just keep making that side increasingly stronger. So if we can, start on the side that's not as strong, match your reps. I've got about one more, and I'm going to take a break. You continue if you feel like you're not being challenged as yet. Really good. And yes, take a break. You got 20 seconds. And then we're going to the other side. So if you need to move your wristband, please do. Get yourself set up if you've got a kettlebell between thumb and forefinger, bringing it in so that it's kind of resting. You're tickling your chin. Don't want to see your palm tickle your chin. Not yet, you're too keen. Let's go. And remember, you can have the other arm out to the side, or you can make a fist. I want you to be active through that other arm, not kind of floppy. That's it. Pressing it up on that exhalation, grounding through the feet. One side's going to feel different from the other. Absolutely natural. I feel much less stable on this side, although I feel just as strong but not as stable. And I can really see that when I'm pressing. Really good. Oh, I've got about one more. And you got 2 seconds. Nice job, everybody. Right, we're going to go on to our rows. Now, to get into a row position, we need to find a hinge position. If you're new to kettlebells, make this as simple for yourself as you can, or dumbbells. You're going to send your hips back as if there's a wall behind you you're trying to hit with your bottom. You don't want to be coming back on your heels. So first of all, just bring that weight slightly forward onto the ball of the foot, and then send the hips back. Your hinge can be here. I just don't want you there. So, and you're just rowing. You're thinking about engage, row, row. So I don't want you kind of here. I want you with that length. You can hold on if it's the right height for you. You can use a stool, a bench if you've got one. Are you ready? We're going to not do wide arm. We're doing nice close to the body. So give yourself that space so you've got room for the kettlebell to pass. Are you ready? Grab your weight. Let's go. This is the first round, so you can go a little bit lighter. So be mindful of locking it into place. Elbow drawing back. Elbow drawing back. You're looking straight ahead. Eyes on the horizon. Don't look down. I was going to say that's a movie, but it's don't look up, isn't it? Drawing up, thinking about a thread attached to that elbow, drawing it back. Really nice. Beautiful job. Really good. Finding that strong hinge position. So again, the other arm can be out. You want to be, really feeling that activation through the body. Beautiful. And relax. Other side. Again, and set up. And remember, it is about not being here. Engage the lat. You've got 7 seconds until we go. Take this rest. Your muscles need a little bit of time to recover. Let's go. And you don't want to be in kind of a squat, so that's really hard for your lower body. Just find the hinge. You've got a gentle bend in the knee, but you're not kind of in a squat position. That's it. So I'm really thinking about that other arm being on, not kind of floppy. Your back starts to ache, stop, take a break. Nice. Really nice. Use that exhale. Looking straight ahead. You've got it. Stop when you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Okay, big arm circles. Very nice. How was that? Was that fun? Very nice. So we're going to go on to, I know you're all looking at me going, what is she talking about? We're going to move on to deadlifts and squats, which again, I'm going to show you a deadlift if you're new to weights at all. I like to use a block or a book, and you want to think about placing the block between your feet. So you can't really see my feet, so I'll move to a position where you can. Placing the block between the ankles and feet facing forward. Nice wide stance because you want to have space. So bring your hands out shoulder distance apart and then bring them down. You want to have room between the knees. Place the kettlebell on the block between the ankles. And then you're thinking about sending the hips back, dropping down. But you are not going like this. You're sending the hips back and then, oh, I can't reach the handle, drop down. You're still in that position where your shoulders, knees and ankles are stacked. You're not here, that's a squat. You're here. You're not here. So do what you can, and then all you're doing is coming from a hinge to a standing plank position. You're not thrusting forward. Straight up. Eyes on the horizon. Are you ready? We're just going to do deadlift. So find that you don't need the block if you're used to deadlifts. 3, 2, let's go. I'm just finding the weight that works for you. So work on the positioning. If your weight is light, you won't get as much feedback. But we're moving from hinge to standing plank. So you're not thrusting forward. You're in that full body tension. Pressing through the ground to come up. That's it. If your weight is very light, you might want to take a bit more time at the bottom and pause, or go slowly down, quickly up, slowly down. You're looking straight ahead. That's it. And relax. Amazing job. We're going to go straight into a goblet squat. I want you to think about a weight that's slightly lighter than you can deadlift, holding it this way up. So if I don't want you to chicken wing, so if you don't have room for your arms, bring the arms slightly forward, and then you're just going to come into your squat. Let's go. So obviously, if you don't want to use a weight, you don't have to. Sitting down, squeezing it up. Imagine sitting on a chair, sitting down, squeezing up. Don't let the knees fall in. Keep them pressing out, especially if you have a tendency for those knees to fall in a squat. Nice, really good. So really be mindful of coming too far forward. That is your hinge. I want you to sink the hips. It can help to elevate the heels if you don't have a lot of flexibility through the ankles. But that is a hinge. I want you to really focus on sitting in a chair. Well done, take a break. Gonna go straight back to your deadlift. So you can do a single arm deadlift if your weight is very light. So again, propping it up. This time you're kind of bringing it more towards one side and lower back down. Let's go for 40 seconds. So if you're doing that single arm, everything the same applies. The other arm is still on, active, and you're thinking about eyes on the horizon, hinge and up. That's it. But make sure you're not dropping. You want to keep stable. You don't want to be doing this. So really keeping hips stable, shoulders stable. Exhale, lift. That's only if your weight is light, yeah. Really good. Keep going. Fantastic. And I want you to power up. That's it, really good. We're gonna go on the other side for those that were doing single. And I want you to think about, you can go really slowly, but what's really nice is to go more slowly down and then power it up. So you're getting the power from those glutes. So we're on a break at the minute, yeah. Are you ready? We're going on the other side, or you're going back to your 2 hands. Let's go. So again, you're bringing it towards one ankle and then finding that hinge and lift. Sending the hips back. Try not, I'm seeing a little bit of this. Really try and keep those shoulders even. And lift, that's it. Well done. Fantastic. Squeeze it up. You got this. Keep going. You're doing really well. Keep that length through the spine. Fantastic. 8 seconds left. Now stop when you need to, but if you're feeling good, got 4, 3, 2. Yay! We're going to go back to our goblet squat. A really good way to work out a squat position is use a chair. So I'm going to use a chair for this. And you want your feet, rather than being parallel, you want them to kind of draw in slightly towards the chair legs. So you're standing up like that. Let's go. A chair is really useful. You make sure your hips are slightly higher than the knees or parallel to the knees. In a chair you can add a cushion. Again, you're looking straight ahead. Okay. Really lovely. So using a chair is not cheating, it is fantastic feedback. Just helps you work out what position a squat position is good for you. And so a reminder, if you're in that chair, you've not got that perpendicular, you're drawing the feet in so that you're standing up within the body. A hinge position is that. That's a hinge, this is a squat. Really good, you're doing brilliantly, keep breathing. Exhale to lift. We love those chairs, don't we? And 3, 2, 1, amazing. Woo! I've got a real treat for you now. We are going to go back, I know Amelia's excited. We're going to go back through everything, but this is our little finisher, so I'm going to give you that now. We're going to do from the floor, knee up. So you're going to come from the floor. Vicky's going to love this after yesterday. Coming up and other side. So if that is like, so some of you have knee issues, please don't do that. You're going to be holding a weight and lift. So that's your option. Yeah, you're just going to be holding a weight and a challenging weight and just lifting the legs up. So if you don't want to come down to the ground, please do that. We're going to combine that with a deadlift to a squat. So you're going to bring up, catch, squat. Now, if this is not for you, if you're not used to kettlebells, I just want you to do a goblet squat with that one, using a chair, or just do a deadlift. Otherwise, you're thinking we're from the floor, lifting up, it's a clean, so you're going from the handles to the horns, sitting down. Handles, horns, handles, horns. If you've got a dumbbell, lovely, because you're just doing that with your dumbbell. Sound good? Okay, we're doing our get-ups. In 3, 2, let's go. So if you don't want to come to the floor, you are here, holding weight, lifting up. Otherwise you can hold a weight, come down, come up. Come down, reminder, take care of your knees. That's it. Always trying to do that functional movement. You can put a cushion under your knee or bring the ground up towards you a little bit. That's it, I'm putting a cushion down and it just pads my knees and brings the ground up towards me. Try to alternate legs. Really good. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to do deadlift to squat. Now you can do this without weight. You can just practice the movement, or you can choose a deadlift or a goblet squat. Are you ready? I'm going to go in 5 seconds. So starting in your deadlift position, weight between the ankles, and you're going to use a bit of power. Catch it, round the horns, and then sit down. And then go back to the handle, tap between the ankles, power up, sit down. So you can just do one or the other. You can go back to your chair and practice your squat position, or even in the chair, you can practice your hinge position where your legs are perpendicular, lifting up, coming back. Got 8 seconds left, straight ahead, eyes on the horizon. 3, 2, 1, well done. Taking a breather, we're going very back to the beginning for one more little mini round. We're going with our single arm press. So choose the weight that works for you. If you've got a dumbbell, you don't need to worry so much about grip. Kettlebell, I don't want to see your hand, tuck it in, tickle your chin. Let's go. Single arm press. So your arms might be tired now, so take it down a notch. If you've still got power left, great. Grinding through the feet, feeling strong, pressing that weight. Keep going if you need to, want to. So I don't want to see that. Bring it down here. So you don't want to be there because the weight is going to bring you back. That's it. Up and down. Yes, yes. Beautiful. Nice. You want to challenge yourself with those weights. Whatever you're lifting, Sarah, I am impressed. That's great. I just noticed that you're lifting this is good. Making it work for you wherever you are. I really love it. Take a break. Go on the other side. You're all doing fantastically. Remember, for that kettlebell grip, you're bringing it in, not too tight of a grip. You want to have straight wrists. Nestle it in towards you, tickle your chin, and then press it up. That's it. Remember, you're not floppy. You are on. And back down, and it's almost pulling it back down. Really helps that movement. Press it up, pull it back down. Press it up, pull it back down. Press it up, pull back down. That's it, you're nearly there. So if you want to keep going, you've got another 13 seconds. If you're done, I've got one more. You stop when you've had enough. Really well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing job. We're going to go back to our rows. This time, if you can, we're going to do double rows. So if you've got 2 kettlebells, find your hinge. Or you can, if you've got dumbbells, you can do gorilla. You can do that with kettlebells too. But if you need a little bit more, you can do those gorillas. Let's go. So you can do this with light weights. I'm going to use little weights. So you're going to row both. And you can do this if you can. Really lovely movement, keeping stable through the lower body. That's it, getting that heart rate up. Really nice, making sure you're open across the chest. So if you've got your name written on your t-shirt, I want to read your name. That's it. Really good. 6 seconds left. Feeling strong in the body. Beautiful. Drawing that arm back. Really nice. Well done. Take a break. We're going to go on to deadlift and squat, and then we're done. So deadlift, final time. You can do single, you can do double, whatever you fancy. So you can do a 1-arm deadlift, or you can do 2-handed deadlift, whatever feels right for you. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. So placing that kettlebell between the feet and lift. Now if you've got dumbbells and it doesn't work to bring the dumbbells all the way to the floor, you can just stop kind of here and lift. So you can start from standing. Just the setup works really well if you do have the kettlebell and down. So it's all about hitting the wall behind you, drawing back up, taking it slow and steady. Really well done. Looking good. Well done everybody. You got 5 seconds left. And relax, well done. Finishing with our little goblet squats. So sitting on a chair. That's it. You want to hold your kettlebell. I mean, you don't have to sit in a chair, I'm just tired. And rather than having that right angle, you're drawing the feet in towards the chair legs and then just standing up. If you want to do it freestanding, you're thinking of trying to sink the hips rather than hinge forward. That's it. So trying to sink the hips. You're obviously hinging a little bit, so you are going slightly forward, but you just want to minimize that. Really good. Yeah, using the chair is great if you're coming back from knee issues or if your knees are a bit unhappy. That's it. Really good. Looking good, everybody. Lovely, Dervla. Well done, Sam. Well done, Sarah. I'm guessing you're in a hotel room somewhere. That's very impressive. Well done, Amelia. Well done, Vicky. And take a break. Yay! So I just want you to keep moving so the heart rate doesn't drop too quickly. Just do a little sway side to side. Just feeling really proud of yourselves for turning up today so early on a morning. I'm quite proud of myself for turning up. Really good. And then all we're going to do is just let the arms come back to normal, so just come to a natural stop. And then I'm going to invite you to sit on a chair. You can sit on the floor if you want to sit on the floor, but being on a chair is nice. If you can, you're going to cross ankle over opposite knee and hinge a bit forward now. That's obviously dependent on whether you are pregnant or not. So just do what works for your body at this time. I find if you just can't quite get the foot up there, a band's really helpful, and you're thinking about drawing the foot up so that you're turning that leg out. Really good. And you can do this on your back. You can do it in a supine position, or you can do it with the help of a prop. And if you're not getting a stretch, maybe just lean forward, lean to the side, just find where you get that stretch. Well done. And then we'll do the other side. Telling you, try this band thing, it's really helpful. And one leg might be a lot tighter than the other, so you might need assistance with one side and not the other. And even if you don't need it to bring the leg up, just by pulling the band, you get a bit more stretch. Pulling the foot towards you. Nice. Just letting that breath return to normal. Really nice. Trying to hold that stretch. Really lovely. And then we're just going to use the chair, if you're on the chair, to do a little bit of a stretch. Folding the back of the chair, which is quite nice. Just want you to beam your chest forward so you're kind of looking straight ahead. That's it, drawing your shoulder blades together. Really nice. Hanging out there. And then clasping your hands in front, softening your chin down. So you're kind of rounding through the spine if that works for you. You don't have to do that if you don't want to come into flexion. You can just stay upright and soften your chin. Really nice. And then we're going to end with a little, as we started, a couple of shoulder shrugs, breathing in. Let it go. One more, breathing in. We'll let it go. And you are done for the day. Amazing, amazing people. I'm going to stop recording.